had it all planned out. I knew exactly how we would do homeschool dual enrollment. It was working great. Until the school changed the program, communicated very poorly on the changes, and I was back down the rabbit hole looking for schools. I am a bit of an expert for homeschool dual enrollment. I've spent the past few months emailing schools, asking lots of questions, and figuring out a new plan for dual enrollment for my high schooler. So many people treat homeschooling high school as entirely separate from the rest of your homeschool. All of your value, your investment, and your mom ego comes down to the high school years. The homeschool curriculum you've used and how you taught all gets judged in high school. Not really, but that is kind of how we treat it and how we feel about it. Let's just be honest here. So there are a lot of options for high school, so don't think that you are limited. And I'm going to leave tons of links for you in the description below, so be sure to check it out. I know it was my sister who saw someone wrote this post about how there's not that many options for high school. And she's like, are these people crazy? What are they talking about? So there are tons of options for high school. You're not limited. Okay, so what is high school or homeschool dual enrollment? College dual enrollment is exactly what it sounds like. Your high school student is taking college classes while in high school. Pretty simple. So this is a great way to get your student started on college while still in high school. So when my oldest son graduates next year, so he'll be a senior, he will have about 40 college credits, depending on how we create his schedule. So he will need one more year to complete his associate's degree. So can high school students really succeed in college? Yes. And I would add even more exclamation points to that. From my personal experience, I've seen homeschoolers do better in college than any other students. And there are a few reasons for it. One of the main reasons is they are used to working independently. So the mark of most homeschools is that kids learn very early how to be independent. So it is an easy transition to college. My oldest son received all A's and 1 B in his first year of dual enrollment. When I did college math class as a junior in high school, there were 2 other homeschoolers in the class as well. And the professor told me we did the best. I had the highest grade in the class. Don't ask me to do algebra ever again, though, because I can't remember any of it. And the professor was a skeptic about homeschoolers. So for her to admit that we were doing the best was a lot. We had to really win her over. So your homeschooler is probably more prepared for college than you think. But before applying, most colleges ask for the AccuPlacer test or something similar. So I had my oldest do the AccuPlacer practice test, and I will leave that link in the description below as well.